Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet and of YouTube. Welcome to Final Fantasy D6 Chronicles of Eno. I am your game master and host, as always, Skajarmas, otherwise known as Tone Shift. With me today, we have the full cast of characters. As per the usual, we have Hades Shadow 92 playing our human Dark Knight Thanatos.
We're all gonna die.
Probably. We have Lumina Starlight playing our cyborg chocobo warrior Rocket.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Speaking of, we have Darkness, who is playing our human paladin Alistair.
Hey everyone, I'm here and ready to die.
And last, but certainly not least, ready to die again, if you've read the story, Tom117Z playing as Neothil, our female Elvon Ranger.
Ready to do the bloody Monty Python maneuver.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Run away!
It's a flesh wound.
Tis but a scratch.
So, this is going to mark the end of the first plot arc of this campaign, for better or for worse, or at the very least the climax of it. If all goes according to plan and you don't somehow royally fuck it up beyond all recognition.
Or you pull a U and just kill us all.
So stay tuned, folks, to see who would survive to see a sequel.
Oh please! This is just the first season. If you guys make it through this, we're gonna be going for a long time. I have so many plans.
Ooh.
And if we all die, we're just gonna have to make all new characters and start anew.
It's gonna be a short fucking video game, like 6 hours long. Jesus.
Chapter 1, the only one, because my players are shit.
Anyways,
Or the dice.
so
Great.
to recap for the audience and get everyone up to speed on the events up to this point, if for whatever reason you're joining us here, the party about a week or so ago in universe arrived as wash-ups on the shores of the plagued city of Marasu, where they have been struggling to figure out the origins of this plague, discerning it was of supernatural nature, and helping the local leadership to find some way to quell the disease and put down a cult who worship it and follow it around and work to actively spread it after surviving it and having their minds broken by its demonic origins. They have fought and slain many cultists, including their leader, a red mage known as Soraan Junlil, who was boasting pretty potent powers granted to him by Amber itself, the creation of the god of death and despair and nightmares, Diabolos. Following this, and following the death of Diabolos, or not Diabolos, Soraan, excuse me.
We killed Diablos. Well, game over, guys.
Diablos?
We did it.
Shut up!
We did it. Guys, we won.
No, shut up. I'm sorry, I didn't sleep well. Anyways. So, in more accurate terms, you defeated Soraan and descended into the basement of his hideout while Tamuman and Vinar Karius and a contingent of Marasu City Watch volunteers fended off the remnants of the cult present at this location outside. You descended into the basement, worked your way through some dank and dark, moist tunnels before coming upon a large storage chamber in which an horrifying abomination and monstrosity was waiting for you, accompanied by 3 ghosts. Those ghosts turned to you, they shrieked at you while pointing, and that was where we ended. And so, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I would say roll initiative, but this isn't Dungeons & Dragons, so we don't do that here.
Well,
I
know
knew I
what
had a bad feeling about
going
this.
the other way.
Yes,
What
but
do
knowing
I
him...
now?
Okay, so do we get to go first, or this thing?
They didn't get surprise on you, so yes, by all technicality, you get to go first. Make it
Yes.
count,
Hey,
people.
Goodbye! You're on your own!
I don't know what's happened. All I know is fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yes.
Well, that's here. You can move to about, here.
Honestly, I felt comfortable around the other corner with a wall between us.
Yes.
Great.
So,
I'm halfway escaped.
So, Thanatos and Mika, he's grabbing Mika by the bloody arm.
so yes.
Just
Ladies first.
like, we are leaving.
We are leaving.
All right, so that's everyone's turn unless you all have
Adventures,
some.
we are
some-
leaving.
Do any of you have any
Okay.
standard actions you want to take? Because that was your movement.
Okay, so we've got a wall between us now.
Thanatos.
Can the thing attack us with a wall between us?
You don't know.
Damn.
Thanatos.
Alright.
Since
I know one
is
thing.
there
I
a
need
way-
to heal.
Yeah. You can do a heal. Thanatos, you can cast fire on the same turn now as you cast it because you have Soraan's sword. Can you cast a small bit of wall of fire behind us, maybe?
I don't think it works like that.
That would be a
I, mean,
waste,
I
yeah.
mean, there is a section in the book called Intuitive Magic that I totally missed earlier on. Yeah, you can do that. You can just cast fire on something and light it ablaze if it's flammable.
Yeah, well, actually, that's not a bad
Wait a
idea. 'cause
minute.
This floor is
What is in those
wooden. Set it
barrels?
on fire. Set it all on fire.
You want me to set the whole floor on fire?
You know
Yes!
what? Yes!
Scorch it!
Set it on
Which
fire.
one?
We go out of the building and watch it burn.
We
Which
might
one?
be lucky. The fluid might be flammable.
You
There might be-
guys do realize that the floor we are standing on is also wood, and the fire
No,
will spread.
The barrels! Burn the barrels!
Hey, you set the fire over here, so it's going to spread from here. Well, we're going up here.
Yes, next turn. Oh boy. Okay,
What about the barrels?
let me just think. I mean, I can't aim at the barrels right now. There's a wall between us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what if I just cast fire and just like put it like right there at that opening?
As for you two, I wish
Yeah, just
I
do
would
that.
suggest you
Well,
heal
I-
yourselves up.
Well, you'd
Okay,
need,
we
well, you'd
can.
need to do it to see what happens.
Well,
Alright.
before you cast the fire, let's have the heals first.
Yes, because
Yes.
that thing might just barge through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh,
Does-
it's like
that,
Resident
isn't it?
Evil fucking 7 and Resident Evil 2 remake.
I'm pretty sure Mika
Cool.
used up all of her magic in the fight.
Well, actually, no. What she used up was her items. She still has MP, and she used some items to get that back. So she's going
Does
to.
she have a spell that heals all of us, or can she just heal one?
She can only
I
heal
can't
one
believe
at
I'm
a
saying
time.
this.
Look, Alistair
Okay.
and Mika do heals. I'll also then take a potion if I don't get the
Mhm.
full.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I missed Mr. X.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, so
Alright.
Mika's going to go ahead and pop open her book, move her hands over it, and cast Cure on. Let's see here. Let me just see here. Alice, Rocket, and Neothil all need healing pretty bad, so I'm just gonna roll a d6 to determine who gets it. Actually, 1d3.
I was going to do my heal thing. Well, okay.
I was just gonna.
Well, she's doing a heal right now. So she is going to cast it on Rocket, as Rocket is the veritable powerhouse of the group. So that will be just in melee attacks, and you are pretty well off right now.
Yeah, that's true. Well, see, I didn't take any damage in that fight with Soraan.
So if I do, I think it's called Cure, was it? If I do Cure, that'd be my mind doubled, right?
Yes, that's what you just cast.
Good.
All right, so
24 back to Rocket, bringing her up to just shy of max. You know,
Shit.
so the green light shimmers over Rocket, and she's
roll.
almost back to
I
Roll,
know.
Alice.
I know.
How
It's
many
been a
sessions?
while.
Good.
And I'm panicking of the tentacle monster.
Yeah, I like.
You forgot the
Alright,
slash
start the
roll,
campaign.
dipshit.
Panic.
I
Everyone's
know.
panicking.
The tentacle thing can't even see us at this point.
Oh, it knows we're
And,
here.
and what?
Got
And
it.
Thanata and Alistair, what is your mind? Is it 10?
10. So is it?
Is it 10? Check your character sheet.
Yes.
Okay.
It
Pretty
is
sure it's
10.
Okay.
It is 10. So, but I thought you
So
said
30.
10. You?
Okay. So.
Last time I did this.
yes,
And I suggest, and I'm guessing that's for Neothil or yourself.
No offense, myself, because I'm not in good shape.
I'll take a healing potion then. That's fine. I'll take
Okay.
healing. I have 2.
So 30 points to Alicia.
So 25% of 62.
So he's up to
31.
69.
So yeah, well, it'll be 15 and a half. So we'll round that up or down.
You always round down.
Alright, so I gain 15 health.
I mean, I would have done it for knee,
Ah,
but
shit.
I took more damage.
That's fine. I'm almost at full.
Yeah, I
Okay.
actually hit the wrong button. I don't know exactly the amount I put in, so I'm just gonna tick one. I think I hit 6
Alright.
instead of 15, so you're at 49 out of 62. All
One
right.
healing
So,
potion left.
all right. So what next?
Fire. burn it,
Okay,
in the ring
yes,
of
I will
fire.
cast fire right there at that opening.
How much?
And
MP
I
does that
have
cost?
Vermilion, 5. And I have Vermilion's Edge now, and I don't have to fucking wait.
All right. So
Have you took off the MP?
yes, I just did that.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm keeping tabs on everyone's HP and MP, so don't worry about that. I'll let you know if you don't have enough MP for something.
Got it.
Anyway, so Thanatos, now with 8 MP out of his max of 14, pulls up the sword he stole from Soraan's body, the Vermilion Edge. The red crystal in the pommel starts to glow with bright magic, glowing a bright red. He points the sword out, and on the tip of the blade, a spark of dark fire emerges before launching out as a fireball. It reaches this point in the floor right here, and strikes against it and immediately catches fire. So I am just going to go ahead and
This is a good start.
I'm just going to go ahead and find a fire icon and drop it
We
right
may
here.
have stopped
I'm
the
all
kid,
for
but we haven't
letting this
stopped the
warehouse burn down. That'll be.
I'm still concerned because they're ghosts and they can probably just go through the wall.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, if they're gonna, well, let's just continue running away and deal with that problem when we're outside.
All right, so Rocket, are you doing anything else? You've used your movement action. You still technically have a standard action.
I don't think she can do anything.
There's a wall there.
All right. Well, in that case, it's the enemy's turn.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
God.
Alright.
The flames start to spread, roaring and cackling and spitting sparks. And let's see here. What to do? Well, first of all, here.
Please don't be able to hit us through the wall. Please don't be able to hit us through the wall. I mean, that'd be really cheap. It can't see us.
Okay,
But what if it's
So-
underneath the floor as well?
so
Oh,
I need
hold up.
everyone to roll force checks.
Oh, for
Is it gonna
fuck's
like
sake.
do a tremor thing? Alright, my force is so 2d6 plus 3. Alright,
Ark.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I need to...
plus
Second.
3.
2d6
Nine.
Four,
plus
four.
3.
So... Fuck!
Oh no, Thanatos!
Why? Okay, the dice obviously don't like us today, so...
No,
it's-
Or at least they
not
don't
too
like
bad.
me.
I knew I had a bad feeling.
Rocket,
Rocket gets a
critical.
critical success.
Maybe Rocket in that
Bollocks!
case can just freaking.
Out of there, goddammit!
sorry. My finger slipped before I could dash it in.
Well, at least I have the full amount of health, so if anything in this fucking...
See the plague
hits me, I'm gonna-
Look.
I shall take all the damage! Go, my friends!
Fortunately, you're on full health, so.
That's
Slash
the point.
R. Got it.
If it... So I
You're
guess if
also
anybody...
rolling for Mika, aren't you?
14!
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting she's here.
Yes! Me. Don't forget.
Let's say,
about her.
Don't forget the Mika, or Nee will have to
Mika.
shoot you in the face.
All right, well,
Well,
so we have a spread of 9, 7, 15, 14, and 12. Let's see how you stack up to the seat of the plague. You rolled a
Oh.
16.
Wow.
So the only one who succeeds is Rocket because of that natural success.
so everybody
so
else is
so-
gonna take a hit.
Here's what happens. Just as Thanatos starts that fire, suddenly the air around you suddenly like implodes, I guess is the right word. Just suddenly you feel an impossible force tugging on your body, and suddenly all of you are pressed up against this wall, just like being sucked up against it. Normally, this would be enough force to bring you right up within melee range of the seat itself, but because there's
It can suck us in. Okay.
because-
Sucks us in.
but
That's
be-
just great.
But because
sucks.
there is a wall between you, you don't go that far, but you still hit with a fairly substantial amount of force. So I'm just going to go ahead and use its force as the baseline for the damage. So you all take 6 points of non-elemental damage. Minus.
That's it. Could have been worse. That could have been worse.
And-
If we were in that room, it would have been much, much worse.
So what
Yeah.
is what is everyone's armor scores again?
My armor is my armor's 8, so I take no damage.
Let's see. here.
12. I don't take any damage.
Yep, Mika's
And
Armor?
avoidance is 11.
Mika's
Armor plus the shield?
Yeah, just your total armor. Mika's armor is 2,
So
so
8.
she takes 4.
I'm so glad I upgraded to the flight suit up too.
I'm just glad I got the bloody shield, so I'm 8.
Okay, Thanatos 12. Rocket, what was you?
4.
So you also take 2. So you take 2 points of damage.
So those non-cyber parts take a bump.
So,
Ladies and gents.
I'll say Rocket got new weapons, not armor. So yeah.
Mm.
let's hear. And the
Shit.
I'm
ghost,
glad I got it.
and you
I'm
can,
glad I got it.
and you can kind of hear the ghosts like howling and shrieking, but other than that, they don't give immediate chase. Back to the rest of
That's
you.
concerning.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mika,
Wait a minute.
we're going.
I got that
Dang.
wrong.
Up.
My magical armor is 4. My regular armor is 12.
Ah,
I was looking at the arm up
Thinking about
here that I didn't update for some weird reason.
Whoops.
Okay, so Rocket
These are
doesn't.
the-
So Rocket
ladies and
doesn't take any
gentlemen,
damage. The only one who
these are
takes
the
damage is
facts. I
Mika.
understand them. 1, that monster sucks. 2, my head dismissed.
You have dismissed your own skull. How does it feel?
So,
Painful. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to get that up.
so thank God that wall was in between us because it would have sucked us
Mhm.
right into it.
yeah.
everyone else, we're going.
Yes. Stay
So-
along the wall if you can.
Okay.
So,
okay.
yes, how about-
Everyone, make escape checks, please.
So what's that again?
Let me guess. Would that be 12 to escape?
It's 2d6 plus your escape skill, and I'm not telling you to DC until you get it.
So 2d6 plus 2. Oh, can I do fundaments, flee? So we get extra.
Yes, you may do that.
Which was how much extra do we have again?
Should have written
Play.
that down.
Okay, so
We find it.
Slash on.
Don't do that yet because we get extra. We all
Don't.
get extra.
let's say
An-
don't
an-
roll.
An additional
I'm
plus
on
2.
standby.
An additional plus 2.
All right, so it'll be plus 4 for me. So we all get extra plus 2 thanks to me. You're welcome.
On top of your normal roll.
2d6
Me
plus
on
4.
rocket. Me and
14.
Santos will walk.
Almost
11.
perfect.
Oh, Mika.
All right.
Mika!
Also, also,
You
Alistair.
should have jumped
you're-
on the bird.
Alistair, you're still back here. None of you specified you were jumping on the bird, so right now you're just running. Or trying to.
Bollocks.
Yeah, if Mika
feel
falls
like-
behind, Nee's not
We
going.
skipped the plat.
I say I feel like Mika's probably gonna have to jump on Rocket,
This is
considering
not the plan. This is
that
not the
looks
plan.
like she doesn't have any points in the escape skill.
Okay, Alistair.
Darkness.
Okay. I'm doing it. So now I can walk as a thought wheel.
Remember, slash roll first.
I got the slash R. Thank you very much.
All of the shade.
All right. I have no bonus. I don't
This is
think.
going to be a rather amusing scene to play out in the
I
bloody
mean-
game.
Yeah, we all just get
Run away.
pushed into the walls like.
Do I get a bonus for escape wall?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
what's your escape
do you have
skill?
any?
Let's see. Escape skill. No, I don't. It's 0.
Then just,
That is
then just,
So you
then
get
just
plus
plus
2.
2, thanks to Neothil's fundaments.
You know what's going to be even
Oh.
more fun for you there?
I'm going
Global
to
Dungeon Master. You're going to have to make a sprite
Sprite.
for this thing.
going to hell.
Well, I already have a
10.
drawing, so I have a good reference.
Okay, so Tom, do we get away?
Mhm. I say at least 3 or 2 of us.
in this round, Thanatos and Neothil do, or at least.
Do it.
You feel it's not going about Mika.
So
yeah,
Thanatos,
that's,
Thanatos, you're able to power your way away from the wall. You know, you have a natural resistance to it, seemingly because this thing is deriving its power from darkness, and so do you. So you're able to push your way through it, and you make a rush for the stairs, and you are now out of combat. You have escaped.
I shout after him, get help.
So let's see.
Mhm.
So Neothil, you go and you're holding on to Mika's hand, and you go to pull her along, and all of a sudden she slips because she's not anywhere near as strong as you. So she suddenly just falls forward as your hold on each other's hands suddenly breaks, and she falls forward and lands on the floor and is again sucked against the wall, crying out. Do you wish to continue with your escape, or are you hanging back because of this?
I'm hanging back.
All right.
Don't worry. No, you escape. Don't sacrifice yourself. I get Mika.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
hell I am.
All right.
Like, okay,
so-
you and Mika get on Rocket, and all of you.
You know
Bring-
she can handle 2 of us. She handled 3 of us. She can handle at least 2.
Well, she carried
Sorry,
you
Rocket.
and she carried you and Nee last time, so yeah, she can handle 2.
And you did manage to meet up with us.
Anyway,
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
everyone has made their actions. I'm going to say, for the sake of this, that escape rolls take up your entire action. So
Great.
it's back to the enemy's turn.
Please say
Great.
you accepted the escape.
Well, I'm gone, so that's great.
Let's see here.
Hopefully Thanatos is doing a thing up there. So what's going on with the fire?
Well, thank you for reminding me that that was an element here. That is indeed starting to spread.
Well, I mean,
All right.
it's
Good
probably
idea.
not going to do us any good, considering the ghosts just apparently don't want to leave the thing.
Well, anyways, so
Like trying to protect it.
anyway, so as you're trying to scamper away, you hear the seed of the plague loud, just this terrifying wail, just.
Great.
Excuse me.
That's okay.
And suddenly the air around you starts to feel just heavier and heavier and dark as fuck. And it has created a shadow elemental field that encompasses the entire basement. Darkness just starts to rise up off of the floor, enveloping everything.
Great.
So, elemental fields, if you will give me a second to figure out where the hell that's listed in the game.
It doesn't sound good for us.
Well,
Oh, we
considering
Which
three
shadow?
of you take
the-
extra damage from Shadow, so...
And the only
Yeah.
person that don't is gone.
Well, Rocket doesn't either.
That's humanoids. Boo.
Let's see here. Where is the rules on elemental fields?
Remember, 12 armor. 4 magic armor.
All right, here we are. So, okay, so essentially, anytime an attack is made, like anytime a spell is made that uses shadow damage, it deals an additional 2 steps of damage within the elemental field.
So it doesn't do any...
No extra damage to
Damage.
you, Thanatos, but everyone else.
I mean, as far as, like, doing any kind of field damage, like, they just automatically take damage
Well,
every turn.
magic,
That's-
they were having
Yeah.
a terrific start.
No, it's not difficult terrain, so it's not going to be hurting you as you travel through it, but it makes it shadow attacks in general significantly more powerful.
Great.
So, does that, and, ghosts are just going to keep circling it.
I don't like
Is that our go?
So
Back
that
to everyone
shows
else,
me
yep.
that shows me that they're bound to that thing and they can't leave.
Which
Or at
means
least
hopefully if
Or they're using the
buzzer,
power.
there we go. Anyway, so Nee's gonna help me get up onto Rocket if Rocket's okay with this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Alice here, get on the bird.
You think you can handle 3 of us, Rocket, again?
I can get you up the stairs at least.
Thank you, Rocket. Because we need to go now. This place
Okay,
is
so
go.
now only Rocket
Right.
needs to roll and it can add all of their bonuses, right?
Yep, all of their bonuses added together, and then the +2 from
Right.
fundaments.
Please be a good one.
So wait, so it's not fundaments for each of us, it's just all of our base extras and then
And then +2 for the fundaments.
Yeah, in retrospect, it would make more sense to do it that way.
So
Alright.
altogether, that's how much?
that's
Okay,
just
so
plus
that's
4 then. It's
That's-
on top of yours. Plus 4 on top of your +4, so it'll be +8.
+8? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
come on, Rocket.
Yeah!
All right, so
Freedom!
so you
Cue Chocobo theme.
So you all struggle through the shadow and the intense forces pulling on your body, but y'all manage to climb up on Rocket's back. And then once you're all on, she lets out this quee and just makes a mad sprint up the stairs. You have successfully escaped from the boss for the time being.
Thank God. Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun,
the fire is
dun.
humming the Chocobo theme because it's Rocket.
Oh
Okay.
god, getting rid of evil vibes again.
So
What is it going to smash through the floor and chase after us?
well, first
No,
we're letting this place burn down, then we'll see if we have to fight a crispy thing.
All right,
Well.
so everyone is back up top.
and
well,
my
actually-
and our health is down.
Yeah, I forgot to copy over your current stat blocks. Hang on a second.
So that was fun, hey guys.
You know what?
You can still hear the
After-
seed of the plague wailing below you,
Yeah,
by the way.
as
so-
they start to casually talk, talking later, outdoor now.
Hmm.
Good point. All right, everybody out the window.
Or out the door, which is right
Out
here.
the door, everyone
door
get a
out.
dinosaur.
Oh yes, out the door.
All right, so y'all go bursting out into the snow to see that the battle is more or less concluded.
Tam and
The moment We burst out and see them. And he shouts out, Soraan dead. Big monster demon thing downstairs. It's on fire. Oh god.
Vinar turns to you. What? Now, please remind, as you're saying this, you take a moment to actually look around and observe the scene. Pretty much all of the cultists that were out here on defense are down. There weren't very many of them. But you also see that basically all of the guards, the soldiers that Tam and Vinar brought with them, several of them are dead and many of them are down and wounded. None of the rest of them actually seem to be capable of combat at the moment. They're kind of scattered all over the place.
Is it Vinar?
What?
Please tell me there's more soldiers coming.
Not immediately, no. The plan was the plan was to start a fire as a bonfire, wasn't it? As a signal in case we needed reinforcements.
Well, we certainly set the thing on fire.
Tam steps forward.
Pissed.
What did you find?
Some kind of monstrosity is in the basement. We think it's the cause of all this.
It's a big fleshy monster with a giant mouth, tentacles, and there's 3 ghosts surrounding it.
And there's a huge yellow crystal in the center of it.
Amber.
Basically, it's Lovecraft's child.
Despite Tam already having pale fur, so he looks Snow White all the time, he noticeably pales as Alistair describes the crystals. That would be our amber.
Yeah, and the creature's also exuding shadow and tried to suck us in. Luckily, there was a wall in the way.
Everyone make an awareness check, please.
Oh dear God! No.
How far does the sucking work? Oh God. 2d6. What's my awareness again? +4. Okay.
Fuck!
Oh!
Okay, the dice don't like me today.
14.
Hello, Flames, my old friend.
Thanatos is still just wondering where the rope went.
Really? You had to bring up the rope.
I'm carrying the rope.
I'm never
Of
gonna hold
course.
that down.
Oh, which it probably is now defrosted thanks to Vanatos. Here you go.
So yeah, I'm gonna die today because apparently the dice don't like me.
In that case, stay back.
Let's see. Still need...
Holy shit! It's a 9.
Okay, well, the only person who doesn't notice it is Thanatos because he's kind of catching his breath. The rest of you, though, including Tam and Vinar, hear it. You hear the sound of wood breaking inside the warehouse.
I knew it.
It's coming through the floor, and
Vinar pulls up his sword, readies a shield. Well, then we should probably get to work, shouldn't we?
Tam, can we have some of your maybe healing magic? We're a little hurt still
Let's see here.
before this starts.
All right, well. He nods. And so he's going to use 7 MP to cast a modified version of Cure that will just restore flat his mind times 2 to everyone. No 2d6 bonus to this. So everyone gets back 20 HP, so everyone's back to max HP.
Phew.
Tam,
Shall
do you have any ethers on you, perchance?
I do
Max
not. No.
What about MP? Could you restore that?
That would be what ethers are for. Also, we don't know about that in universe.
Oh shit. Well, restore magic.
No, I don't have any means of doing that.
Shoot.
Let us
Which means
prepare ourselves in better positions.
still
And
at
also, the
66.
injured should definitely vacate the area.
I'm
Vinar,
still 66.
Vinar turns to his injured soldiers. All right, you heard them. All of you who are not battle ready, get out of here. Those of you who can still stand, help them move.
Also, did you free the people inside?
We hadn't gotten
Yeah.
around to it yet. We only just got done mopping up the cultists out here.
The
Fuck,
girl's sister's
no!
still in there.
I'm not leaving her.
shit.
We
Tone.
said we'd get that one kid out.
Ah!
That's it.
Is the door still open behind us?
Okay.
Yes,
hold
it
on.
is.
What's
Okay.
it like in there?
Well, you're starting to see a
Okay.
large hole being broken open in the center of the room.
Is it
Fuck!
Tone? Is it Tone?
Alright,
Yes.
can you mark it exactly where it is?
Give me a second.
He's
I'll-
doing that. Oh no.
No.
Great.
It's
okay.
It's
So
there.
like I said, Tom, is it possible that we could maybe find an ether among the dead cultists, perhaps?
It'd be really hard considering the pressure you're under, so go ahead and roll me a scavenge check, but only use 1d6.
You have to. I'm just.
Forget the ether. The fucking girl's still in there.
Then the young girl we tried to do, she's still in there. Oh shit! How
Yeah,
do
we
we do
need to
this?
get her out.
Okay,
Alright.
you know what?
What are you doing,
Yeah, I'm
guys?
Plan. We need a
Fuck
game.
this.
All right, time
Fuck
freeze.
this
Why
guy,
don't
but
we
you
like
got
one
OC
to
game
get
plan
her
first.
Alright.
I
Everybody.
don't care if she's infected. I need to save her.
All right, guys, one at a time, so we don't talk over each other.
All right, so it's coming up. How many turns do you think it's going to take for this thing to come up?
You don't know.
Okay,
It's only
Rocket.
just started.
Well, I vote I won to get her.
No, that's it. Rocket. Get in there and get the kid out.
Surely, would it be an athletics thing to try and get through quickly?
Yes, it would.
All right, and also we'll have to
Who's
break
got the
Mark
highest
too,
athletics here?
I
For
would say
I have-
either knee. I would say either knee or Rocket.
Rocket, what? Because you could break the lock easiest. What is your athletics?
It's 4.
All right.
All right, Rocket,
can
get
do
in
it,
there and get
Rocket.
the kid out.
So you're also the strongest. There's also the other guards as well, but she's the priority.
Oh no,
Hmm.
I tripped.
No, not
No!
quite. No,
Fuck.
that would have been if you rolled 2 ones. In this context, I'll say that's, considering you're the chocobo of the group, that's enough. It would have been higher for Neothil because, not a chocobo.
Oh, okay.
So, upon giving the instruction, you give a sharp nod of your head and just go sprinting through the room. You can see the hole over there, and you can already see the shadow elemental field starting to seep out. You quickly sprint across the room right up to the cage with the little girl in it, whose name I do not remember off the top of my head.
I don't either. We've
Probably
Yeah.
quickly.
I mean,
Those are the soldiers.
I mean, last time you just kind of made it up on the fly, so I don't think you were really even meant for her to have a name. at
Oh yeah,
first.
yeah, her name is Leyland.
Leyland.
All right, so Rocket, you approach Leyland's cage, and she's kind of looking out at the scene with wide, horrified eyes. Her cage is still locked. How do you wish to proceed?
Smash the lock.
Uh,
Do it.
smash the lock, get the girl on
Get
your
rid of the
back.
lock.
I wish we could save all of them, but right now the little girl's the priority.
All right, well,
Oh,
go. All right, well, in that case, go ahead and roll me a force check.
Okay.
I'm not breaking my promise to that little girl. Damn
Me
it.
either.
Nice.
14.
All right, so Leyland quickly shuffles back from you as you bring up your mechanical leg and just bring it down, like curb stomping the lock. You claw it right off with a metallic clatter, just. And then you latch onto the gate and pry it open with your beak and step inside. How do you wish to proceed?
Get the girl on and get out.
All right, well, considering your lack of hands to finessefully place her on your back, you just kind of pick her up by the scruff of her shirt and your beak, turn around, and sprint right back out. Which, I mean, to your credit, it works. The crack is growing, and you can see the tentacles of the beast starting to reach out. But you're able to break back out into the outside, the girl in tow. Rocket, I actually need you to make a force check.
Okay.
Oh no. Why?
Fortunately, she's good force. There we go.
Ah!
Okay,
Shit.
so as soon as you get back out and you set her down, you shake your head a bit, your beak is itching on your snout. You are now infected.
Oh shit.
Well, it's a good thing that we're about to kill the thing that's the source of it, isn't it?
Yep.
Rocket.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're about to cure you by smiting a demon or something.
Will that cure it?
Oh, well, we'll find out in a minute.
You don't know. You do not know.
Right.
Well, at least we'll have
Cannot
plenty
let
of
that
samples. We'll
monster
Tom
live
can
any
make-
longer, no matter
Alright.
the cost.
All right, so
Get the girl to safety, and let's deal with this monster.
As it's going, I
Mika,
turn to
quickly-
Layla.
Mika takes Layla and kind of sets her
Alright.
here. Sets about untying her.
I also, as this is going on, go.
Leyland, your sister is by the checkpoint into the inner city. If you run, you can find her there.
As soon as the gag is taken off, she nods her head shakily, and as soon as the rest of her is unbound, she quickly gets up and goes sprinting away, just full mad dash till just... All right, so she is out of things. All right.
All
So-
right.
All right, is that everything? Venar's
All right,
asking.
people.
Indeed.
All right.
I think it's time to cure this fucking thing.
Hmm.
All
We're
right.
up for
well-
a fight because we're about to enter one big one.
All right, so here's what happens.
The
Yeah.
thing bursts to the floor.
Yep, you all turn back in just in time to see the Seat of the Plague burst through, complete with its shadow elemental field and its 3 ghosts swirling around it in this mind-numbingly loud roar. The destruction of wood, fire, and sparks are rising up around it. It literally looks like the creature is rising from the depths of hell itself.
Might as well be.
You know what? It has a very big face. I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
All
It has a
right.
very
Adventurers,
ugly-
Okay.
assemble.
All right, guys.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so you're shooting it in the face?
I mean,
Oh, yes.
shouldn't we come up with a plan first?
Hmm.
Come on,
That thing
plan.
is-
I'm holding it off.
It's too dangerous to just go straight on head.
Well, I'm
Alright.
not straight on it. I'm shooting it through the open door.
All
Those
right.
with range, concentrate your most strongest attacks at the damn beast. And beware
see.
of those ghosts.
All right, guys. Mika, Alistair, you all, and Tom, you all stay back.
Mm.
Bernard,
Mika,
you,
stay
me,
behind
and
the
Rocket
heels.
are going to go right up on this thing.
Hold on, no. Before we do that, it's still coming out of a hole on the floor, isn't it? It's not quite all out yet, or
I mean, it's hot. I mean, it's supported itself enough that it's not immediately, it's not at any risk of plummeting. It's pretty secure at this point.
it's still inside the building though. So don't go in after it just yet. Wait for it to like properly start bursting out of the building, because right now you don't want to be trapped in there without like support from your sniper and healer bros.
Indeed.
So wait till it's like
Thanatos.
properly burst out of the building. I'll start sniping it. I might try and get after a couple turns. I might try and get up on top of the building after it's out in the open.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Make your moves, guys.
Hey,
All right.
Thanatos.
Nee, go ahead and take your shot.
Well, so if we arrange ourselves, say I go center here, if Rocket and Thanatos go either side and just wait for it to kind of emerge more, and then we get Tam, Mika, and Vanar back ready to do some heals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
so
hold
yeah.
my ground here.
So yeah, me, Rocket, Vanar will go melee. You stay in the middle and shoot it in the face. Alistair, Mika, and Tam will stay back and do heals.
Don't worry, Nee and Mika. I got you covered.
So you might want to move over here.
Hmm?
You might want to move your token over here, so you're in the back.
Oh, I was just gonna cover you, but
I mean, we want you guys in the
You're-
back specifically for healing purposes.
You are healing and covering Tam and Mika
Fair
if
enough.
necessary.
This is full on Final Fantasy raid now. Healers in back, just working their asses off.
And
Hey.
Thanatos, you
I'd
think
say-
you got enough fire spells in you for this beast?
I only got enough strength for one more.
It's also still on fire down there, so that might rise up.
Hmm.
See if that helps.
So save
yeah.
that for last.
So yeah, we don't have any
We might need
ether.
it.
13 to hit.
13 hit.
I mean, I think I still got my MP.
Up, that does
I
hit.
have.
Go ahead and roll damage.
15. So open it.
All right.
Just thought
shoot
I'd let everyone know.
Shoot it in the eye.
I got 1 HP potion left and 1 MP potion left.
You have an ether?
Yes, do you need it now?
Maybe later.
All right, so
Keep it.
So here's what happens. Neothilia, you rise up, you lift up your crossbow, you fire off a shot at Fly's sword, strikes the Seat of the Plague in its fleshy tissue. You can tell it definitely punctured the skin and a small dribble of blood starts coming out, but this thing just does not seem to give a damn about the attack you just hit it with. It just keeps powering forward, just...
I doubt this thing will care about any of our hits until it's dead. So.
I doubt it feels pain. All right.
No, I don't think demons designed their hellspawn to be bloody
Okay.
pain-driven.
So
Oh,
I think
magic-
I'll take my hit at it then.
Are you gonna launch something in since it's still inside the building, hasn't burst out of the warehouse fully yet?
I'm going to just throw a fireball from the doorway,
I wish I could do magic missile like now.
and thankfully, Vermilion's Edge, I don't have to wait.
All right, so you're down to 3
So it's
MP
gonna
after
be
that.
great.
Go ahead and roll
All
damage.
right.
Fire the bastard.
I will. Just hold on a second. So that's power. Okay, 2d6 plus my power times 3. My power is at 10 now. So let's see. Ah, damn it. Roll 2d6 plus
It's still a considerable amount.
40!
Nice.
Wow.
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
All right. Let me check its stats here.
I swear to God, if you made this thing highly
Burn
magic,
in the
I'm
fucking
going to
pits
kill
of
you.
hell you
All right,
came
so-
from. You
I'm feeling a lot better up here than I was down there.
All right, so you see something strange happen when your flames hit it. The flames explode across its body, and it howls in pain, making the windows rattle in their pains. And it looks like it's trying to resist the magic of the flames, but at the same time, it's shrinking away from the fire. So it takes
It's vulnerable to fire!
so
And
it takes
magic.
so it takes normal damage because the damage was doubled because of a weakness to fire, but then cut in half because of a resistance to magic in general.
We
Does
need
anyone
normal
have
fire.
magic fire anywhere?
But it does do the regular 40 damage, right?
Tell you
Yes,
what.
because it was doubled and then cut in half. So fire damage just deals normal damage to this thing.
Tell you what. Next turn, Thanatos, can you just set the building on fire?
You already did that.
Oh,
Yeah,
like the top level,
I mean,
so it spreads
technically,
faster.
the fire can spread up the stairs, so hopefully...
I told you it was a good idea to set it on fire.
All right, so what is everyone else doing? You've all made your movement actions.
Well, we all made our attack.
Well, I'm looking. I mean,
Not
I'm trying to
moving
figure out
actions.
what to do myself.
I mean, I don't... Our healers can't really do anything at this point.
We all made attack actions, not movement.
And
fuck's
Benar
sake.
and Rocket aren't close enough to
Shield of
anything.
light. Would you actually be fucking useful right now?
Can I, since with my movement action, can I try and get on the roof?
I mean, it is
Uh,
kind of useful.
I mean, you would need
I
your
mean,
movement
it-
action, and everyone used those up trying to get into position and get ready. So you'll have to wait
Oh,
until next turn for
I
that.
thought that was
But would you-
five, but,
But it's still in the building. Would you be able to hit it?
oh, it just in preparation for when it inevitably bursts down the wall.
I mean,
Well, unless
I mean,
Tam,
it's
Mika,
time for
and
me
Benar
now.
can do something, I think we're done.
I mean, does Tam have any offensive spells he can do?
He does.
Tam, we need some form of defensive spell. As for me, I was going to ask, Shield of Light, doesn't that make me a bit more resistant to certain stuff?
It's,
or can I
it's,
use
it's,
it
it's on
somewhere
page.
else?
It's on page 63. Third one down on that page. Go ahead and read it up of the rulebook. You can use
You
that
don't have
next.
the rulebook open, do you?
Hang on, I got it right here. Don't you worry.
Anyways,
Page
so
63, did you say?
yes, but anyways, it's the enemy's turn now.
Great.
So
All right.
So
Great.
as the seed of the plague is reeling from the flames it just got blasted with, it's suddenly going to, like, its toothy mouth is suddenly going to spread wide open, its tentacles are going to rise, and the air is going to compress towards it again. I need you all to make force checks.
It's a good thing you guys in the wall, but I'm far away.
I haven't found the page yet.
You need to beat 14 to avoid being pulled into melee range.
Oh, God.
Oh, we're
Fuck.
I
We're all
knew
gonna
moving
die.
back was pointless.
fine. So, Tom, you realize that your roll would be a-
Hold on, I'm.
You guys are cutting out something fierce. I can't understand a word any of you are saying.
Hello, signal.
Yeah, I think Darkness. Aren't you the one hosting the call?
Y'all are sounding like
Alright, what happened? Because everyone went robot for a moment.
I was about to say,
I know, signals for some
signal
reason.
kind of fucked up.
Isn't Darkness the one hosting this call?
No, it's back up now.
Okay, well, let's. You're still gonna stay away. Give me a second
What?
here. Okay, so I need to really quickly roll everyone else's force checks. Mika gets a +3.
So Thanatos, well, Thanatos, you got a wall, so you're okay. I'm
Mika, not so much. Yeah, that's an epic fail. Cam, please be the almighty badass that we know you are and resist. No. Vinar, you're captain of the guard. Come on, buddy.
We're
He's
all
also
getting
got
sucked
wall.
in.
Luckily, it looks, from what I can see,
The way I see it,
Mika,
If that thing
Rocket,
don't fill up,
Thanatos,
the fire
Vanar,
will.
Alicia all have walls in the way from where they currently are. Me and Tam are in front of the door. So
oh
we're gonna
good
go
God,
straight in.
same as me.
All right, so. here's-
God, I don't know where I should know.
Okay, so no one succeeded.
Nope.
So here's what happens. Rocket kind of gets pulled up against the wall and starts buckling under the pressure. Same with Thanatos and Vinar. Rest of you, Neothil, you are immediately just pulled right up.
Oh!
Well,
Oh, that's
I'm
not good.
GTFOing next round.
Mika is pulled up along with you.
With Mika. Take her with me.
Pam gets pulled along
And
with
there goes 2 of our healers. Great.
you. And Alistair
Hey.
gets pushed up against Thanatos and Vinar. So,
I just catch him and say, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?"
Fortunately, that's his move. I don't know what the ghosts are up to do.
nope, it has several more actions thanks to those ghosts.
That's what I'm talking about. The ghosts.
So we have to take. If we take out the ghosts, it can't do as much.
Well,
So-
can we take out the ghosts? The ghosts.
So,
Magic, maybe, but
so
mundane.
What?
It is going to make an attack roll.
Great.
My avoidance is 8.
I rolled a 13
Yeah,
to hit.
Yeah, it hits all of them.
All right, so yep, it hit everyone. So the damage it deals with this attack. Oof.
So my armor is. What is my armor again? My armor is 8 as well. So I take 10.
All right, so here's
You
what
shouldn't
happens.
stand by
So
the
here's
door.
what happens. It rises all 4 of its tentacles, and then suddenly swipes them around in a circular motion. Everyone just got hit for 18 points of damage, minus their armor, who is in melee range of it. So Mika.
10 for me.
So Mika takes 16 points of damage. Neothil takes 10.
Oh shit.
Ham, who has an armor of 2, also takes 16.
We
Ow.
can't see Mika's health bar even though she's in the party.
Hmm.
Oh, well, hang on a second.
Yeah, there's no health bars for them.
Okay.
Can you not?
not that bad.
You can, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Okay, now you
Oh.
should be able to see everyone's stuff. Okay,
Mhm.
so it's going to take another action
Isaac.
for one of the ghosts to come sweeping by to attack Tam, because it's close to him. So, let's see here.
Not
Uh,
our Gandalf. Gandalf!
You shall not pass. Please.
All right, so let's see here. Four. That's end a hit. That definitely hits Tam with his avoidance of 6. So it is going.
Great.
Oh,
No, we're gonna lose 2 of our healers. Great. Ow.
I'm here. Pressed against you.
Like I said,
It's
2.
awkward.
so it just did 23 points of damage to him. Total. So,
And
so-
this damn near killed him. Great.
So it comes swooping in, its dark hands grasping onto him. He looks up at it, it shrieks in his face, and you see him just wounds just start manifesting along his body, and he howls in pain himself. Let's see here. So it pulled you all in, it swiped at you, one of the ghosts grabbed you, it has one more action, and
This ain't looking good.
let's see here. Alright, it is going to bring up one of its tentacles and try to swipe at either Nee or Mika.
We all need to really get out. And Alicia, next turn, you are healing Tam.
Oh,
Alright, so it is
Mhm.
attacking Mika.
Oh,
14 to
fuck.
hit, so
fuck.
armor score is
Shit.
so let's 16 points of damage to Mika.
Not again.
So it brings one of its big tentacles down and just clobbers her right across the chest so hard she goes sailing back and crashes into these crates over here with a cry of pain. Just collapses to her hands and knees on the ground. All right. So, back
Let's
to the
go.
party.
All right,
Get
you three,
Mika
get
out of
out.
there. Tam, come to me and I heal you.
Well, first, just outright heal him, Alicia. Go. Your action, you go first. Do it.
Well, actually, Tam is going to quickly back away, back
Alright.
out through the door, and then Alistair just suddenly left the room. He is going to expend a 7 MP and cast Cure on himself.
Mm.
All right.
6 HP.
Before I do anything, what's Mika going to be doing as well?
I need a new mouse.
Mika is going to look up at the scene.
Being called real quick.
Okay. Mika is going to look up at the shit that just happened. Is going to pull herself wobbly to her feet. And, here. Pull her here. Alright. Doesn't have enough MP to cast Arrow.
She might need that ether.
Can I give her the ether?
Well, you
Alright.
need to. Well, you need to be close to her first. So,
Well,
One
let's hold
to
off
get out.
on the ether for now.
so for
She got anything like a blind spell or something?
She has Stop, which she's actually going to attempt to cast. So she's going to expend 4 MP, put her hand on her book. The rings of, clock symbolism are
Time
going to
spell.
rise up around her, and she's going to point her hand over at the seat of the plague. I need to check its resistances really quick.
Why do I have a feeling it's gonna just not bother with it at all?
Well, anyways, you see the rings of time magic rising up around it, and suddenly its tentacles just thrash and break through them. You discern from this that it is immune to the Stop status effect. Mika kind of pales, turns, and sprints right back out through the door.
Yeah, I think he's following her. Bye.
All right.
Okay.
So.
All right.
How far can I move from there?
A medium range, so you can move to about here, I'd say.
Great.
Yeah, you
Just
can.
right
Yeah,
at the door.
you can get just outside the door.
All
Can
right.
I? Is it in the doorway, or can I just get here, by the edge of the bloody thing, so I'm behind the wall?
Yeah, you can do that.
Good, because I don't want to be in that doorway anymore.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Vanara's going to
So-
grimace, seeing you guys get sucked in, and then come back out all looking significantly worse than when you entered. Like, that bad, huh?
Yeah, this isn't going well.
All right.
How are we going to stop it if that creature is that powerful? Not to mention those ghosts.
Well, the building's still on fire downstairs, and it doesn't seem to like fire very much. Maybe we should wait somewhere safer, recover, and then wait for it to either leave the building or to burn to death.
Considering this thing chased us through the floor, I don't know how much more it can do.
Well,
Let's see. I'm pretty sure
it couldn't hurt to at least get our asses over here.
Over where?
Over here, just out of this doorway, for one thing.
Well,
I think it'd be a
screen
good
just went
idea
white.
for a tactical retreat.
We got a few hits in it. Let's just take a moment to recover and then wait for it to maybe burn a bit and then emerge from there.
Because fighting this thing head on is not working. We need to pull back now.
Okay, that's weird.
More fire spells as well. If we can find something that has fire that's not magical, that would be wonderful.
Is the screen supposed to be white?
no.
You
Okay.
might need to F5.
There we go. Okay, that was weird. Okay. So, votes for getting the fuck out of here?
Well,
Mm.
at least just over here, maybe, just out of the way for now.
We'll keep walls between us so it can't fucking...
Yeah, thus
Suck us in.
over here. Because then it's just like, oh, we're far from it.
Yes, we need to get a distance away from it
Down the
now.
street. Just for the
Right.
moment, as we consider our options.
Alright,
Run, you fools!
So yeah, let's move.
All right. So, is everyone in agreement on that plan?
Pretty
Mhm.
much.
Yeah.
Unless you have a
Oh,
death wish, we're getting the fuck away from this doorway.
Lumina's still AFK by the looks of it.
Right, and wait for her to come back then.
Well,
Unless you can move the thing.
I can move everyone.
I mean, I was about to say we could just move Rocket ourselves anyway.
All right.
Run
So,
away!
all right. Well, that's everything. Back to the enemy's turn.
fuck that.
Oh.
How's
is
that
not-
fire coming along downstairs?
It is not moving.
So,
It is.
So,
How?
its tentacles start pulling it along the ground, as how.
Yep.
So you kind of scramble down the street after briefly discussing your plan, and you hear it moving, its fleshy skin just sliding across the floorboards, tearing it up. And then suddenly all four of its tentacles just burst through the front wall, sending shards of wood and splinters and dust flying everywhere. The tentacles rip out and the wall just collapses away from the front of the warehouse. And you see the creature starting to pull forward, the ghost ever circling it as an ever watchful, vigilant. As it sort of lurches forward, it is going to attempt to inhale everyone again.
At which point is Godzilla going to turn up and fight it?
Mm-hmm.
Turning into a kaiju movie very quickly.
Okay, it's clear. Tone's not going to let us run away from this thing. We just have to fight it.
You lit it on fire. It's pissed.
Yeah, let's keep lighting it on fire then.
Daddy, I don't want to
Well,
fight.
I would
with
love
master
to keep
anymore.
lighting
So
it on
it's
fire.
still slutty in the doorway, isn't it? So
So
Wow.
it can't move any further this round. And actually, hold on. I'm gonna re-roll that because of the obstruction it has. No, I meant 1d6, not 2.
I return with food.
All right. So,
And then I
Good.
went away, and now it's coming after us.
all right.
Well,
So,
which
So,
one
yeah.
did you go AFK, Lumina?
so you need to beat a 10 on this force check to avoid being sucked into melee range again.
Great.
Alright. Seriously, Lumina, which one did you go AFK? What did you miss?
Like, seriously? It was before it got outside, sure.
So, yeah, basically,
Oop.
me,
Alright. Okay.
Tam, and Mika got fucked up. We tried to leave, and apparently it can move. Despite
Well, what else is it going to do with its tentacles? Freaking wave its arm around like one of them.
it can go fuck off and burn in the building.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
God
No!
damn it. Just why?
All right, so
All right.
y'all need to beat 10. Mika and Tam failed. Vinar succeeded. Thanatos succeeded.
I need to wall.
Fortunately, there's a wall in the way this time.
And of
That's
course, our
great.
healers are
Oh,
gonna get
fuck.
sucked in. Great.
Fail.
So what else do I have to put?
Just your force.
And
Force
so,
check.
yep, it's those three again.
Hang on, I might be joining them.
Fortunately, there's still a wall in the way currently this turn. The next turn there won't.
Incoming!
Technically, it burst through the wall.
Well, it started to. There's still an obstruction. That's waiting all the way through.
Yeah, it's broken down the wall. It hasn't climbed through the hole it's made yet.
Fuck! Ow.
All right,
And
so,
Alistair gets pulled in.
so the air
Yep,
compresses
that's
around
all
it
our
again,
healers. We're fucked.
and everyone gets sucked in. Let's see here. One of these ghosts is going to come rocketing for Nee. One of them is going to come rocketing in for Mika.
Because they're ghosts and they can just hit through the wall.
Well,
I imagine they can only be hit with magic. I don't think mundane will do much of these.
Well,
times.
actually, in most RPG games like this, ghosts actually can be hit.
all right, so attacking
physically, right?
Yeah,
Makes
so
sense, yeah.
attacking Mika, her avoidance is 6. Just got hit.
Hey, what if we threw a phoenix?
Leave them alone!
What if we threw a phoenix pinion at the ghost?
Or how about we put our heavily armored people to killing those ghosts?
So Mika takes 17 points of damage. The ghost comes in, swipes its claws across her hand across her chest, and great big gouges appear. Blood sprays free. She staggers
This
back. Her
coming
face goes
turn,
pale.
can the armored people go and do a thing while the rest of us kind of take a moment?
That's up to you. But for now, the next one is going to be attacking you, Nee.
Hello.
Come at me, you SOB.
So that's
My avoidance is 8, my arm is 8.
wait, hold on. I think I rolled that wrong. It's supposed to be a +4. 15 to hit.
Alright, so now we damage -8.
So that's 16 points of damage to Neothil.
Minus. Oh, yeah, you already did -8. Alright. So, alright, so 16. Shit.
All right, so this ghost also comes in and just swipes its hand across your chest. This is the woman ghost. Its hand just rakes across, more blood sprays free. You stagger back. The Seat of the Plague is going to withhold any further actions for now, even though it does technically have one more, because its last remaining ghost is not within range to do anything.
Alright.
So back to the party.
Right.
Before anything else, Neothil, you're seeing you and your friends getting just swarmed
Yes,
by
I know
these
what's
things.
happening. Yes, let's do this.
And of course, you also just saw Mika getting swiped across the chest and blood spraying free. Would you like to use your tier 1 limit break?
Yes, I would.
All
I feel
right.
like I want to use my one right now. I'm getting pissed.
All right. So,
No.
That all depends on him.
Neothil is using Bolt Storm. She may move a medium range in any direction she wants, including vertically, allowing her to land on nearby rooftops or elevated terrain. While in the air, she hits all enemies with a non-elemental ranged attack. She doesn't even need to roll the attack. She just hits. And the damage steps of the currently equipped weapon increase by 2. So, for example, a weapon that deals Dex ×1 would increase to Dex ×3 plus 2d6. So
Jump on the roof and hit that bloody ghost.
pick your
Yep.
location and roll your damage.
So Knee's going to freaking wall run up this bloody wall onto it, or firing that splitting arrow. So what's the roll again?
Just roll 2d6 plus your what is your weapon tier?
Weapon tier, 1.
Okay, and what is your dex?
Dexterity is 9.
So 9 times 3 plus 2d6 would be your damage here.
So
So 9
2d6 plus 27.
So what was that?
2d6 plus 27 points of damage.
32.
All
32.
right. Oh,
And she is now on that rooftop.
all right. So you all watch as the Neothil suddenly seeing all this happen. She she turns and suddenly, which rooftop are you going for again? This one over here.
Yeah.
All right, so you watch as suddenly she gets this adrenaline rush. She leaps up, kicks off of the ghost, surprising all of you. There's a flip through the air, and as she's sailing back, lands on this rooftop here. And as she's sailing through the air, she points her crossbow, Dirge of Cerberus Vincent style, fires off a single shot, and that bolt then splits into many smaller ones that rain down on the enemy like a fucking torrential downpour, piercing them all over, filling them with holes. Blood sprays free of the Seat of the Plague while the ghosts kind of flicker a bit and lose some of their incorporeal form. A loud...
Wait, it's all of them?
Every single one.
I hit all of them.
And she cannot do that
That's
again.
Badass.
All right.
32 damage to every enemy on the field.
Well, 29
Yeah.
because their armor is 3, but yeah.
Oh, 29.
All right, so that's Neothil's pre-level 3 limit break used up. What does everyone else want to move?
All right. Alice here. Take a shot at that ghost.
Got it.
I mean, the woman
is-
ghost.
Yeah, the one that's closest to you. We take out them, it has
Well-
less actions.
It was either that one or take out the one by Mika.
Well,
because
that one's got a wall between it, so you can't hit that one.
No, but it hit Mika, didn't it?
Yes, but it's a ghost.
And wouldn't the wall be destroyed? But all right.
Yeah, the
It's
wall.
a
Yeah,
ghost.
the wall is currently obliterated. There is not a wall there.
Oh, okay. Well, just go for the one that's right there.
Yeah.
My next
Fine.
If you can
But
do that
I
thing, I'm
swear,
sure
if
it's
anything
gonna
happens
be
to
going.
Mika, I'm not going to be happy. And I've
I
just...
mean, why are you saying that? That's my job to say that.
Well, I'm not. Well, you're going to be upset again, and I don't want that to happen.
Great. All right, just hit the damn ghost.
Fine, I smacked the bloody bitch ghost.
The bitch goes. She will not be pleased about that.
Well, we're not
See if your
exactly
staff
your
can do what it did the first
I would
time.
care if she wasn't already dead.
critical success, please.
I'm hoping so. Right, just 2d6s and
Your accuracy.
Yes.
Add your accuracy.
And
an accuracy.
2d6 plus your accuracy.
Accuracy. Where are you? 1. Bollocks. Oh, that looks depressing. But fuck it, I'll give it a try. Now the wall sort of works.
That hits.
All right, roll damage.
Where the fuck was that when against the other boss?
Yeah, just as a heads up, you're able to discern from this that its avoidance is 8.
Oh.
Okay, so we need dull.
so any melee attack roll higher than 8 hits it. Anything lower than that fails.
Great.
I swear, if this just goes through and nothing happens, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, it just took damage from an arrow, so
I
would
shot it a lot, so it seems to work.
Yeah, but it could be just fading out and reforming itself again.
It took damage. I know it did.
It did.
Plus
It's not
damage.
Well, you just hit the damn thing.
Yeah, but
Just hit it.
think of it like a damn hologram, for goodness sake.
Stop talking about it and do it.
wrong. Come on, stop
Roll.
trying to hit me and hit me.
Okay.
Roll.
So I also have to add the damage.
Yes.
10. Just make sure it's 10. Because I don't want it. It's like...
Yeah. What is the tier of your weapon?
Should just be
That's
one.
what I'm just checking. The tier of my weapon. Right. Is it? Yeah, it's basically 10 plus 2d6s.
Right. Your
Damage,
your
that's
weapon
damage.
your weapon tier is 1 or 2 or what?
Oh, 1.
Okay.
One.
Then yeah, it would just be your mind plus 2d6 in this case, as being an arcane weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Roll it.
14.
So,
Please tell me that killed it.
nope.
No.
But it's definitely not looking too good. You bring up your staff and you bring it across it. Its body kind of distorts a bit as the arcane item swipes through it.
Everyone focus fire on woman ghost.
All right.
Tam sees that. Hang on a second. He's quickly going to no, wrong token. He's going to backpedal a bit. And he
I
is
hope I
going,
didn't have to double that.
And he is going to expend 7 MP to cast Dia.
What's that?
Well, you're about to find out. First, I need to roll damage.
Be good, be good, be good, be good, be good.
Right. Well, here's what happens. He lifts up his own stuff, and a series of pearls of bright white light rise up out of the tip, spiral around for a second, before shooting as piercing, needle-thin beams of arcane holy magic through the woman ghost. And you notice that it reacts particularly violently to that. Let's see. I need to pick it. So it takes double damage from that.
From just that type of magic or just magic in general?
From holy damage. It's worth
Okay,
noting,
well-
all of the ghosts and the Seed of the Plague share a single stat block. They technically count as one enemy.
I knew
It
it.
says they take damage from.
We've been attacking the wrong thing.
All right, so
Attack
So-
the ghosts.
So wait, we can't kill the ghosts. We just we have to kill all 3 of them.
I'll leave you to deduce it. What I mean is they share a stat block and they count as one enemy. That does not
I
necessarily
imagine-
mean killing one of them kills all of them.
I imagine though if we killed Seed of the Plague, the ghost would die, but getting rid of the ghost would deny the Seed of the Plague extra attacks.
Indeed.
So yeah, that's the plan.
Yes.
So, with that in mind, let's hear. Rocket, Thanatos, how do you wish to proceed?
Smack a ghost in the face.
Can I make it over there and take a swipe at this woman ghost?
Can Mika vacate the area as well?
It'll take you a bit longer. It'll take you a while to get there with your movement action. You can get within range to attack the man ghost, though.
Do you have any more fire?
I will do.
Does that work?
I will do that. No, I do not have the magic for fire.
I told you to take my Ethereal.
Well, I'll take it next turn. Unless he still has an action to fucking throw it to me.
He does not.
There you go. So we'll just have to wait till next turn. I will just freaking take a slash at this goddamn ghost that's
Yes,
attacking.
get it off
All right.
Mika.
And remember,
The cat.
your weapon is a Gemini weapon with the blade as its primary base, so you can you have the reliable property, which means you may.
Typically, my scythe had that.
Yeah.
You can reroll one attack per combat and use whichever roll you prefer.
Okay, so let's
Keep
see
that
here.
in mind.
Say accuracies. Okay, first, let's roll for accuracy.
This would be what you would reroll. 9. That
9.
hits.
That hits.
No damage.
Okay, with Vermilion, that's 2d6 plus my power.
If you
plus
survive
2.
this, you should train dual wield with your sword and scythe.
Yeah, my scythe.
That sounds very
My
unpractical.
scythe is too big to dual wield.
I mean, the Buster Sword exists, so.
Low train.
I
To
mean,
put it in modern standards, it's like trying to dual wield an LMG with a pistol.
all right. Baboosh! Fuck you.
Ooh,
25 damage.
25.
All right, so.
I love how I still have not taken any damage at all.
All right, well, you come in and you bring the vermilion edge across it. It flickers, it shackers back a little bit, shrieking at you. Let's see here. Has Mika done anything this round? No, she is not.
No.
No,
So I would
get
say
her
Probably
Mika.
should.
About to say
Or
back her out of there.
some powerful attacks.
So here's what she's going to do. She's going to stagger back a bit. She's going to look up at Nee, and seeing that she's still wounded, but also taking some inspiration from what just happened, Mika is going to use her limit break.
Yes!
She has a limit break?
She does.
Of course
She's
she
a
does.
She's a
Ah.
party member.
Yeah.
Come on.
So she is going
What does
to.
she do?
She is going to use Healing Wind. She closes her eyes and holds her tome close to her heart. Under her breath, she whispers something silently before lifting her book towards the heavens and snapping it shut. From the closed pages, a wave of light and ribbons of arcane energy pour out like some sort of majestic arcane wind, washing over everyone nearby, and you may either choose to restore 50% of your maximum HP or MP. It's up to you. She is going to choose her HP.
MP.
Well, I'm choosing
I
HP,
could give you
so that'll give me
Divine.
half of it, so that'll be
I'm
31.
about to say. I
Put it on
say.
max.
So yeah, I say Alasir and Tam take the MP.
So you take MP as well, Thanos, since you're on
And I
full.
also
I'll take
MP.
I take HP, so I'm on full with that.
Here's 6. What's
Oh,
ha-
I take the MP.
Yeah, half of 62 is 31. So, yep, you are at 6 HP.
Nice. But what's my MP if I get affected by this?
Well, half of 26 is 13, so you're up to 24 MP.
Oh.
And half of 14 is 7, so I get to 10.
Sweet.
Action.
I can use fire
Okay.
again.
Yes! Do this! Do it!
All right.
Do it now!
All right,
I will
and
burn
so
it.
and so finally, Banar is going to enter the fray. He's been waiting long enough. This year, can he make it to the woman ghost? No, not quite. So instead, he's going to rush in here and drag his blade or attempt to attack the man ghost. Is going.
Well, God, he uses a great sword, doesn't he?
He uses a sword and a shield.
Oh, okay.
So, but actually, okay, yeah, I like this. All right. So he's going to kind of position himself right here, kind of between the man ghost and the seat of the plague. Needs to make his attack roll. He needs to beat an 8 to hit them.
You know, I forgot to ask, what type of character is he?
By technicality, he would count as a warrior, but he uses a monster stat block instead of a character sheet, because he's only going to be here
Fair
for this one fight. So, but yeah, he hits.
Fair enough.
So that 15 damage to basically all 3 of these suckers right here.
Wait, what?
What you see happen is Vinar suddenly lifts up his sword and he brings it around in this cyclone spin. It carves through the man ghost, it carves through the seat of the plague itself.
And the woman?
And the woman, and as his blade carves through her, she suddenly like just goes rigid. Her mouth opens far wider than it should be, and you hear this breathless gasp where she disappears, and woman woman ghost is out of the fight.
To quote Okoye, why was she up there all this time?
All right, Rocket, your go. The last one.
Get in
Rocket.
there, kick that male ghost right in
hit
the
the man.
crotch. Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna take out that male ghost.
yeah.
Rocket kind of comes charging in next to Thanatos. Make your attack roll.
And they say
Needs
ghosts
to be more
can't
than an
feel
8. Come
pain.
on, Rocket.
My ass.
Also, Lumina, talk a bit closer to your mic, please. You were a little.
Okay,
Yeah, you were a little faint compared to everyone else. Is why I said that.
so I don't have to roll accuracy, or I don't have to roll force.
Just roll.
No, you have-
just roll accuracy.
Roll accuracy.
Yes.
Okay.
He'll believe in you, you wonderful horse bird. Yeah, man. Hey.
That
That definitely hits.
it does. Yes.
Oh, just one off from a critical. That would have been amazing.
So
That
go-
would have been
So
amazing.
go ahead and roll damage.
Time to answer
Okay.
the age-old question if a ghost can feel a kick to the nuts.
I know, that's how I'm wondering. Can it feel pain?
Oh, it? Well, considering that woman ghost disappeared, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Ain't so tough now, you ugly bastard.
15.
So everything's looking at Millhouse.
All right. So
Oh dear.
you come in and you give the man ghost a solid kick, and he kind of slides back a bit, leans back, his head just, and much like the woman ghost before him, he too disappears.
Yeah!
Yes!
Child, I'm sorry for your parents. But don't worry, you shall join them
the first
soon.
half there.
All right. I'm pretty sure that's everyone. So.
Yeah, that everyone's made their move.
Alright,
So, the child.
let's see.
All right, so the child ghost is going to come spinning around.
Oh
Clearly-
man, she's an orphan.
Yeah, clearly mad that you just killed its parents. And it just comes in at you like a fucking tiny angry gremlin. So,
Come at us, you wee
And I'm
bastard.
just imagining us do that thing, like, you know,
Come
when
at
the
me,
little
you
children like
SOB.
come to play fight with you and you just hold them
Play
by
the
the
three
head
of you.
and pull them back. They can't
So-
get
Yeah,
you.
no.
let's hear. It is actually
Do that.
going to attack. It is going to specifically attack Vinar.
Ah. You garbage ghost.
So.
Well, at least our most heavily armored guys are up front now.
Yeah, which was our original plan until we got sucked off.
That came out wrong,
Don't
didn't it?
tempt me.
that came out exactly as I intended it.
Oh my god.
Fun. So.
Not gonna acknowledge that.
So.
Jokes.
Oh fuck.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, it is.
Why is it times 2?
Because you see darkness radiating off of the child ghost's hands as it comes flying in. And as
And it uses shadow.
Kill that thing dead.
So it presses its hands into Vinar's face just as he comes out of his spin, and he shrieks in pain. Just smoke starts rising from his face, and as soon as it rips its hands away, you see like his face is just burned, and it's like it's actually corroding. So he just lost half of his hit points in one attack.
Oh, he's
Great.
gonna have some battle scars. Luckily, I
Alright.
didn't like them.
I'm gonna take
Now,
care of this
well,
child.
well, hang on. It has one more action technically.
Oh no.
So the seed of the
Well, at
plague
least-
is going to lift up its tentacles, and they're all going to sort of caress the amber crystal that's jutting out of its head, out of its mouth.
Oh, it's gonna be a
Oh,
special
no.
attack.
Oh no.
and
gonna
Oh no, it's rubbing its thing.
and suddenly,
God.
behind the child ghost, you see a swirl of darkness and amber sparks,
Knew it.
and then the woman ghost reemerges,
Fucking knew it.
and she is back at full strength, mind you. None of the injuries she had when you took her down are still there. So now that's the enemy's turn.
It can just respawn the ghost at any time.
Yeah, I mean it takes it
But-
a standard action, and the ghost can't act when it's respawned. But yeah, it can respawn its help. with a standard action.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna have to split our attention between Child Ghost first, because it's got darkness, and then the sea itself. We need to kill it.
Alright.
We need to kill it fast.
All right,
We need
I'm
to
gonna
destroy
jump.
that damn crystal, or
I'm gonna
remove it
jump
from its
in
god.
front of Vinar and Alistair to get the child ghost's attention,
All right.
and
So
then
you're gonna take a hit at it.
I'm about to say, if it uses shadow, it makes sense for me to take the
Bernard,
hit.
Yeah.
if you can hear me, get out of there. You need healing.
I'm taking
Okay.
a shot at the seat.
Okay,
'cause I'm gonna
so
kill Falcon
Thanatos, question.
What?
Seeing the hard work you and your friends just went through to try and take out the woman ghost just being systematically undone, it's going to make you
I
pretty
see what
pissed.
you're doing here.
Would you like to use your tier 1 limit break?
Fuck the hell yes.
All right. So,
I hope it can
So-
take out a crystal.
So, the way it says here, you deal melee attack damage against a single enemy in medium range with your currently equipped weapon, increasing the damage steps associated by 2 and regaining half of that damage dealt as HP for yourself. Additionally, the target's magical attack damage and magical healing are cut in half for 4 rounds.
Okay.
At this point, it's just full on anime with finding our
Okay.
potential.
Okay,
Pretty much.
I have
I'm
one
going.
question.
See if the play
Okay.
be like Nani.
Guys. All right, guys. So I can only target one enemy with this, right?
Pretty much.
I'm going to hit the seat.
All right.
The seed must be destroyed.
All right, I don't need to roll for accuracy.
Which I have one question.
What?
If it can just resurrect them, does it cost it MP to resurrect them?
No.
Bollocks.
So, go ahead
All right,
and
so-
increase
out.
your normal attack damage
And-
steps by 2 with Vermilion Edge.
Okay, so Vermilion does my power times 2 already, so
it'll be
does
power-
that go up to
pow-
times 4?
Yes, it would be times 4 plus 2d6.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to hurt this motherfucker.
Take that, you Cthulhu asshole! Using us as punching bags.
All right, so Thanatos. Allow me to describe what happens here. Seeing all this shit happen and just feeling frustrated that you're not making as much progress as you would like, the air around you suddenly turns even darker than the shadow elemental field itself is creating, and your eyes sort of flash red. You lift up one hand, and scarlet energy begins to bubble in your hand and form around you like this ominous bloody mist. You bring up the Vermilion Edge and you glide your hand along the blade, and it practically lights on fire with crimson energy. And crackling with dark magic, you lunge forward. You bring the sword through your enemy. You wind up on the other side of it, kind of like a samurai doing that thing, leaving a crimson arc of energy behind in your wake. This long gash just appears along the seat of the plague. Blood sprays free and then suspends in the air, just and then that blood sort of flows around into the edge and into your hand, and if you were missing HP, you would get some back.
But again, it still hasn't hit me.
Yep.
No.
All right, so who all has yet to go?
Me.
Me too. I haven't hit.
I'm pretty sure everybody
go?
else hasn't done anything.
None of us. That was the first turn. None of us have done anything.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, everyone go ahead and make your actions then. Let's start with Alistair. Let's just work our way around.
Alright.
Yeah. If only my critical break may happen, but never mind. I'm gonna fucking try to hit this. Actually, no, wait. That's Bernard. Unless Tam's willing to heal Bernard, because he's in bad shape.
How about you hit the ghost and we have Tam heal Vinar?
You think you could do that, Tam?
Easily.
I'm going in. Good. Okay, you big bastard. Let's have a
Oh,
swing.
little bastard.
Oh, I was gonna hit big boy, but fair enough.
Well, hit the child. It's got shadow, and all of you are weak to it, since I apparently jumped through the whole thing.
The reason. All right, fine. But I swear, if this little brat comes back, I'm not gonna be happy.
Well, it's gonna take all of its action to pretty much bring it back, so...
One of its actions. It has an additional action for every ghost still in play.
Exactly. So,
Well, let's get rid of the one that uses shadow.
Yep. I'm gonna do that then. Fine. Fuck it. Here I go. I know you're pissed at me, you little shit. Ah, fuck.
And you missed.
So you go
Wow.
to so you go to
This
swing your
is why I don't bother to attack bosses.
Yes,
They
so-
don't like me.
yeah. So you go to swing your staff through it, and just kind of effortlessly sort of morphs around your blade and just bears impossibly sharp teeth at you.
I should have said cover.
All right, Neotho, what are you doing?
I'm shooting the seat. I'm keeping up fire on the bloody thing.
I hate
This
this
is in
dice.
range. So that'll be 2d6 plus 3 again. 2d6.
Walk in.
Please, Ranger.
13.
That'll
Okay,
hit.
your
That,
assistant.
that'll hit. Roll damage.
14.
All right, so you fire off the crossbow bolt. You hit it kind of in the side of the body. It writhes in pain. One of its tentacles quickly swipes across and slaps the bolt out of its skin. But you see, you left a hole. All right, and Rocket,
feeling
what are you,
something
Rocket,
now.
what are you doing?
You
Help
guys are good down.
me!
Yeah, saying if you guys are good down there, I'm going to try and keep up fire on the seat. Future turns.
I mean, you can either help me with this little bastard here, or have a go at punching that ugly thing in the face.
I'm
focused on
attacking the
child.
seat. I said I was attacking the seat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you kind of come
I mean,
sprinting
look-
through here, and you just managed to get here, although you're sandwiched between 3 enemies to get into actual melee range and have room to do anything, so
Fuck.
keep that in mind.
It's a good thing
Okay.
she's our tank.
But yeah, 12, yep, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
Deja vu.
I got a cyber choker.
All right, so you come in and you press your mechanical leg into its side. You leave, and like bits of its flesh around it kind of spurt a bit, and it slides back a couple inches from the force of the kick, just growling and gurgling in pain and anger. Tam is going to let's see here. What all can he do? What all did I give him?
I am literally not going to attack anymore. Excuse me.
Can he do the holy thing again?
Yep, he is going to cast Dia again on the child ghost. Because he does not have a good line of sight against to the plague itself.
Yeah, the child ghost is the main thing right now.
I suppose I have to
So
step
20
up the
so,
damage.
so 21 times 2.
42.
Yep, so you watch the pearls of light form around the child ghost. It shrieks at them, the needles of light pierce it, and it disappears in a shimmer of energy.
Thank God.
Take that, you little shit.
One down.
Nice shot.
Alright, so
He's on timeout.
Alright, so Vinar is going to shake his head, grit through the pain, and charge through the hole in the wall at the seat of the plague. He's going to lift up his sword and he's going to try and attack it.
I should have healed Fernard.
Hopefully Mika will do that.
Well, Mika's out of MP.
Ah, yeah, she is. Damn it. Ah.
And he successfully manages to land a hit.
Get on, you beautiful bastard.
Don't worry, I'll keep the thing distracted. I'll fucking set it on fire next turn.
Alright,
I
so. Alright, so. He comes in and he drags his blade across its side and over across its eye, even. There's this big spray of blood. The creature writhes and wriggles away, howling in pain. The amber crystal in its mouth is starting to flicker spastically. You get the feeling this thing is right on the edge. So, but that's everyone's turn. It's back to the enemy.
Let's see what his final act is gonna be.
Bring it on, you big bastard!
It's a good idea, then.
I have the deja vu theme playing. Let's do this shit.
All right.
I should have fucking healed Fernard.
I'm prepared to be ouchied.
Well, at least the tanks are
Leave
the
Fernard
ones
be.
in range at this point.
Well,
He has had it with Amber for 1 year. Oh, well.
Well, it's going to go ahead, and it's just going to start wildly thrashing. Just absolutely.
Rules of a dying animal.
Yeah, pretty much. It is going to swipe at you twice because it happens to have one of its ghosts up and ready to go. So,
Swipe at who? Like me and Vinar?
everyone.
Everyone.
It's using its hit everyone in short range attack twice.
Alright, so I'm out. So it's
Thanatos,
Please, Bernard, don't die.
Rocket, and Alice. Yeah.
How much life is he on? I can't see his life.
I have
23 was
12.
Die 3 was
I have
half
an
his
11
health.
avoidance and a 12 armor.
Yeah, we're looking at avoidance here.
Avoidance.
Who all has an
There.
avoidance in the group within melee range? Vanar, Alistair, Rocket, Thanatos, below 10.
Me. Mine's only 5.
What are the initials for avoidance?
AVD.
Should be at the top right.
AVD. Yep, got it. Okay, AVD. 6.
Right.
Yep.
Well, in that case, literally everyone around it just got hit. So
Yeah. I'm gonna get hit again.
Okay, so how much
Ow.
damage?
Ow.
24. 24.
Jesus Christ.
24 minus armor.
40.
Minus our
Yeah,
armor.
so 24 minus your armor, and then do that again.
So
So Vanar's going down, right?
24 minus 12 is
I'm a
12.
fucking idiot. Why did I not
So,
fucking
24
heal him?
If he's as long as he isn't, it'll take an extra action to kill him. I think.
all right.
Because it's-
Oh,
So
this thing's gonna swing twice.
my armor is 12, so I take 12.
Yeah.
You take
He'll probably
12
kill him if he's
twice.
down.
So that's 24 for you, Thanatos.
Yep.
For Rocket, also 24. And for Alistair, what was your
Me,
armor?
24.
Your-
Oh, hang on a sec.
What was your armor?
My armor was 8 in total.
All right, so 8, 24 minus 8,
16.
so 16 times 2, 32. I believe. Yeah, so you take 32 points of damage. So yeah, the
I'm
ghost
getting
is just
sick of this
so yeah,
thing.
the ghost is just thrashing wildly, wildly, violently, clobbering all of you, just smack, smack, slam, scrape, slash. So,
What about Vanar?
He's down.
yeah, actually, I forgot to describe that. What happens to Vanar? It just one of the tendrils just clobbers him, and he just goes spiraling backwards. Just his chest plate just gets completely imploded. Blood sprays free from his mouth, and he goes rolling backwards across the ground and comes to a halt. Blood starting to pool beneath him. He is in the process of dying right now.
Alicia, grab him. And actually, can I chuck Alicia my Phoenix down?
Don't worry.
It'll cost you standard action, but yeah, you can chuck Alistair your Phoenix Pinion. He
Give
can-
me the. Give me.
I'm sending him. I'm giving the Phoenix down. Alicia, you get him up. Everyone else, fuck that thing up.
Yeah.
All right.
Me, do the thing. Give me the thing.
What was that going to be?
What? What are you doing?
Do we have to roll anything for that?
For what? Throwing it to him?
Yeah.
No, let's just, for the sake of cinematics here, you just check it at him.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna be in front of him and give it to him.
So,
Right.
so
Drink, you
It-
motherfucker.
it's
Don't
not.
you
It's
dare die.
not a potion. It's a feather. You catch it as Lethal throws it like a fucking throwing dart. You catch it, and then you kind of hold it over Vanar. Close your eyes, focus a bit, and it sort of disappears in your hand, turning into a bunch of sparkling, flashing little red lights that sort of fall down onto Vanar and rest into his body. And you hear sort of high pitched ring. You hear his heartbeat once, and then he suddenly jerks awake at one hit point. Just.
All
I'm
right.
so glad I bought that all the way back in the second session.
Very good.
Yeah, indeed.
All
You're not
right.
dying on us today.
Oh boy.
Give that man some health.
All right, Alistair, heal him.
Uh-huh.
He already used all of his.
I already
actions.
used my
Alice is out.
action.
All right.
The rest of you, kill that bastard now. We gotta finish this. We can't survive another hit from that thing.
This
All right.
ends.
All right. I will cast fire on the damn thing because we all saw how much it loves fire.
All right.
But magic, remember, it's resistant to magic in a way.
It
Yeah.
still does a lot of damage, so fuck
All right.
it.
So.
Just concentrate doing the most damage that mostly
All
hurts
right, all right,
it.
all right, all right. So, with that in
I see.
mind, if everyone, without rolling anything, just tell me what you're doing here. How are you contributing to this?
I am using a fire spell.
Okay, so Thanatos is using fire. Rocket, what are you doing?
Is my limit charged yet?
No, you used it last session. You can't use it again until level 3, and even then you have to meet the requirements.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna attack this stupid thing.
All right,
Let's see.
all right, Neothil, what are you doing?
Am I allowed to do attacks? I already did the thing.
We'll say that throwing the phoenix down was your movement action.
Well, then I'm shooting it straight in that fucking beady little eye.
All right. Vanar is.
Thought the eye was down.
Yeah. Vanar is still on the ground, so he's not doing anything. Alistair used all of his shit, so he can't do anything. Tam and Mika, though, Tam is going to cast Dia again.
Okay.
Whereas Mika is just going to conjure just a generic ball of magic from her book. And here's what happens. As the creature finishes thrashing and Alistair starts pulling Vanar back to his feet, Thanatos, you spin around with a fireball forming at the tip of the vermilion edge. You release it like a fucking gunshot.
Woo!
It explodes across the front of the Seed of the Plague, sending it sliding forward. Rocket takes the opportunity to jump up onto the side of its sloped flesh, leap up towards the amber crystals jutting up from its mouth, and drive her mechanical leg into it as hard as she can before kicking off. Shards of the amber go flying off, disintegrating into the air. Neothil, you also fire off a shot. It hits the amber shard. More goes splintering off. The creature is thrashing violently. And then the shards of light from Tam's spell and the generic blast of magic from Mika gather together. Mika's blast strikes it, and then the Dia spell suddenly, like, just a circle around it. A bunch of pearls and beams of light just shoot it from all angles, and the amber crystal just completely shatters into nothing, disintegrating into the air. And
Is it dead?
So I'm pretty sure we're the Avengers now.
Well, anyways, with that
We
done,
avenged them.
with that
It's
done,
dead.
and the sound of the amber slowly disintegrating like wind chimes fading into the distance, the Seed of the Plague falls utterly still, just freezing in place, as does the woman ghost. There's a moment of silence before the ghost's orange eyes suddenly flicker, lose their orange coloration, and turn a shade of blue. And the Seed of the Plague, this ulcerous mound of twisted and mutated flesh, just slumps, releasing one last deathly gurgle before falling completely and utterly still. And all is quiet.
There's your cure.
It's dead.
We fucking did it! We did it!
Ugh,
Good riddance.
And-
That thing looks ugly.
you're telling me.